And what is up, my fellow patriots? How y'all doing out there in America? Land of the free, home of the brave. It's me, the Wicked Wizard, back with another video for you. This evening we're going to talk about the corruption in the CIA. That's right. Imagine that. CIA is corrupt. Yep, and we have proof. We have busted them. Well, not me, but my boy James O'Keefe from O'Keefe Media Group. This guy's excellent. I love him. He gets the best stuff ever. And let's get into it. Let's check this out. Actually, I'm just going to start with Trump's reaction, and then we'll backtrack to see why he's having said reaction. And let's go for it.
Mr. President, your reaction to this videotape of the CIA individual talking about how the CIA director has withheld information from you.
Well, it's shocking to see how stupid somebody can be. If this guy's for real, you ought to get rid of him. CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. This is not an intelligent guy to be openly talking to a woman that walks up and starts asking him questions and talking that way. So he may be bragging or showing off to some young lady. I have no idea the conditions under which he spoke, but I'd get rid of him real fast. If he's for real, get rid of him.
All right, so you heard that, you saw that, and now let's get into what he's referring to. All right, so this James O'Keefe's organization, what Trump's referring to there when he was talking about maybe he was trying to impress somebody, what they do is they use dating apps. And they find people like in the CIA or in other places in the government, and they set up dates with them. James O'Keefe did it himself on Tinder, the gay dating app. All he did was put on a blonde wig and some glasses, and a guy who's talking to didn't even know it was James O'Keefe. Wow, these people in the intelligence agencies aren't so intelligent. Anyway, let's go in and check out why Trump said that, and I'm going to show you the next video here, and here it is.
Within the intel community, including CIA directors Mike Pompeo and Gina Haspel, and the upper levels of their staffs colluded to withhold information from sitting President Trump.
You said that Mike Pompeo was working with the heads of the other intel agencies.
Mike Pompeo was a director of the CIA.
Right, and he was working with the heads of the other intel agencies.
That's correct.
So Mike Pompeo, I kind of liked him a little bit. He was way better than Antony Blinken, the head of state now, right? But it turns out he's not a good guy. He's lying on Trump and doing double-handed stuff. That's the problem. You can never trust anybody. Trump did pick a lot of bad people his first term, but he had no experience. This term's going to be much better. Let's continue.
To withhold information from Trump.
His predecessor, Gina Haspel, did.
So Gina was the one who withheld information from Trump?
And I believe Mike Pompeo did the same thing too.
Mike Pompeo did the same thing?
I believe so.
Amjad Fasisi states as fact that Trump would call Putin and tell him secret intelligence information.
Do you hear that? All these idiots are Russia, 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 Russia. Trump was tougher on Russia than any president in a long time. But he was also willing to talk to Putin, right? You ever see Nancy Pelosi? She comes out with, oh my God, Donald Trump met with Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping and all this stuff. Yeah, that's called diplomacy. That's how we stay out of wars. If you can talk to these leaders, and you have to show them respect, otherwise they're not going to listen to you. That doesn't mean you like them. Doesn't mean you are for what they do. It just means that you know how to keep us out of wars with speech and not have to worry about shooting each other with bullets, right? Let's continue.
Give it away.
Yeah.
Call Vladimir Putin and tell him.
Right, like that would happen.
No, I'm being serious. You asked me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to give you a simplistic answer, but he's a fucking moron.
So you think Gina and Mike Pompeo worked with the heads of the other
I believe so. I mean,
to withhold information from Trump?
Yeah.
So the agencies kind of like all got together and said, we're not going to tell Trump.
The higher ups.
The higher ups.
We put it this way: the executive staff. We're talking about the director and his subordinates.
Okay.
And these are very smart people.
Like what titles are they?
And these are very smart people. I don't think so. Are they as smart as you? Because you're being dumb right here. How can you? I understand that you're going on a date, and I'm sure that the woman's probably very good looking because you can't catfish with an ugly woman. But damn, you're gonna reveal all this stuff to somebody you just met because it's a date, a first time date from a dating app. Wow.
Director of the CIA.
Director of the CIA would keep.
Yes.
So if they decided to get.
Yeah, it's up to him to share what he wants to share.
Yeah.
He's a director.
How do you keep information away from Trump?
Don't give it to him.
But wouldn't he ask?
Not, but if he doesn't know, he doesn't know.
You see that? What he doesn't know, he doesn't know. You know, they also lied to him about how many troops were in Syria, and he ordered the withdrawal of those troops. They told him that they pulled them out and they left them there. Wow, our whole government is treasonous.
Amjad Fasisi also states as fact that Trump is under constant surveillance and even claims they are spying on his ex-wife. We are assuming Amjad is speaking of Marla Maples.
How did you guys figure out that Trump was colluding with the Russians? Did you guys use?
It's just human intelligence. I can't give you a straight answer. I don't know. But we have human intelligence, and we also have people that monitor that's like he likes to use porno files.
Can I say that one more time? He likes to use what?
Burner phones.
What does that mean?
That means a prepaid phone card that's not attached to you. It's not on the network. It doesn't ping the tower.
Like a dummy phone? Like a dumb phone? Like a flip phone?
You hear what this guy says? It's not on a network, it doesn't ping the towers. Well, then how does it work? I mean, what an idiot. There's no account, they can't trace it back to you, but it still pings off towers.
That's called a bundle.
I've had it with all my personal and private information being exposed and exploited by big tech and big government, so I'm joining my friend Eric Prince, and I'm switching to my new Unplugged phone. Protect your privacy. Get your very own unplugged phone. Go to unplugged.com/OMG. That's unplugged.com/OMG. Take your privacy back. Unplugged.com/OMG.
Was the intel community able to use FISA to spy on Trump and his team?
I don't know. But they get a thorough investigation. The outcome of that is in the Mueller report.
And the Mueller report found zero collusion with Russia. The judge has stamped a FISA request 27 times during the Donald Trump campaign to spy on everybody. They've been spying on Trump since 2015 when he came down that elevator.
Was it the CIA or the NSA that spied on Trump?
So it should be all of them.
So you guys had human sources.
Of course, and then we also have cyber citizens, a lot of them. How do you think we get information?
Like wiretapping? Is that what?
Steal it.
Okay.
Hack other countries just like that.
So like.
As though there is not already enough controversy around Israel, Amjad Fasisi, again a high-level government contractor, states he doesn't trust Israel and they, quote, steal intelligence from us.
Like.
So for example, Israel, our ally.
Who? Israel. Okay.
Israel, our ally. I don't trust them. You know why? They still ship from us.
Like what?
Information. So do we, by the way.
Like what kind of information? Like weapons or?
Weapons, stuff we don't want to share with them.
So they're not really our friends.
Nobody's really thrilled about that. Nobody.
So the intel community was able to use FISA to spy on Trump and his team. And that's how we found out that he was colluding with the Russians.
And as any good spy would do, Fasisi makes it clear that, quote, this conversation didn't happen.
This conversation didn't happen.
Of course.
I didn't strictly deny it.
Yeah. That's so badass. Are you guys still watching him?
I would say yes.
Like the intel community is still monitoring him and spying on him.
I'm not sure everything.
It sounds like you guys are still watching him and his team.
Of course we are. Nothing goes by without somebody watching.
Yeah.
Just rest assured, I promise.
Amjad Fasisi, a program manager contracted at the CIA, talks about how the CIA kept information from Trump. Amjad also discloses that the directors of the CIA would give Trump high-level overviews, but never give him any details. Fasisi also spills that all the intelligence agencies thought that President Trump was a, quote, fucking dumbass and would disclose information, unquote. When asked how do you keep information from President Trump, our subject says, quote, don't give it to him.
Like working.
We kept information from him. Because we knew he'd fucking disclose
Wait,
it.
say that one more time.
We kept information from him.
From Trump?
Yes. He's an idiot. And there are certain people that would give him a high-level overview but never give it any details. You know why? Because he'll leak those details.
Do we have proof for that?
No, but we all believe because he's the biggest fucking idiot.
So you're
Did you see that? We won't give Trump, when he was president of the United States, by the way, so this is straight up treason. We wouldn't give him intelligence information because we think that he would leak it because we think he's a fucking idiot. That's what the man said, right? And she said, do you have any proof of this? No. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
saying that your agency, CIA,
A lot of the agencies, yes.
kept information away.
Yes, because we knew that we'd be careless with it.
Yeah.
Like store it in a hot shower or longer. That kind of like
So you guys would on purpose keep certain information away from Trump.
He's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot. He's a idiot. He has no idea.
So the generals or like
Everybody.
yeah, they would just not share anything with him.
We all did. We all thought he was fucking dumb.
Who's we?
All the intelligence agents.
In full-on bureaucratic elitist fashion, Amjad Fasisi describes the only people in the CIA that support Trump are rednecks that live in the sticks and brainwashed stupid idiots.
There are some people that really do love him inside.
Like who? Are you kidding me?
Rednecks who live out in the middle of nowhere in the sticks.
Like how would you describe those?
Do you see that? Do you see how they look down on anybody that doesn't live on one of those coastal cities, blue run bastions of utopia, communist? That is just the dumbest thing ever. I guarantee you the people that don't live in these cities are more American and more intelligent than these people ever will be.
People who still support Trump, these like after what happened on brainwashed?
Brainwashed, stupid, illiterate.
Amjad Fasisi with the CIA states there is, quote, no way Trump will get elected again.
He's not going to get re-elected again. I've done the math. It's impossible.
Yeah.
But there are more of us than there are them. We have a choice here. Do we want our democracy or do we want some fucking madman who wants to be a dictator?
Amjad Fasisi.
And again, Trump was president for 4 years. Do you remember everything they told us back in 2016? You can't elect Donald Trump. He'll start World War III. What's happening now? Biden's got us close to World War III. Trump started no new wars. The stock market's going to crash. The economy will crash. Never happened. He's going to arrest journalists. Never happened. He's going to be a dictator. Never happened. In fact, Biden's locking up journalists. Everything that they said Trump would do if he became president in 2016, Biden has done. And they're still fear-mongering with the same nonsense. We know what a Trump presidency is like. None of that happened.
He states as fact that the NSA, CIA, and other departments within the intel community don't trust each other. Therefore, don't share information.
Does the CIA work with the NSA?
No, because they're very territorial. Because they don't like sharing information. That is a fucking problem. We don't share information across agencies. NSA has outed, gotten a lot of human CIA personnel killed. So the CIA is very reluctant to share with NSA.
So the NSA is careless.
Yeah.
Possible violations of the law here include obstruction of justice by deception, conspiracy to obstruct, false statements, that's 18 USC 1001. The actions of the directors and the executive staff of the CIA might even trigger violations of the Espionage Act. Some of these trigger felony provisions, other trigger misdemeanors. That depends upon how serious the prosecutor thinks the violation is. Depends upon what his exact contracting status was, within which federal silo he really was. Other specific regulations specific to the agency he worked under, CIA, etc., may be triggered, which could include things like insubordination or engaging in misrepresentation. He has no problem divulging all this to a strange woman after a few cocktails, but clammed up when I asked him.
We had a chance to review your badge, and it's the one that you says you work for the CIA. And Michael Schellenberger and Matt Taibbi did some reporting about the information that was held from Trump. It's actually a crime for the director of the CIA to withhold information from Trump.
Now this is the best part, right? After the sting is over, James O'Keefe comes out of the woodwork and starts questioning this guy who's sitting there telling the woman that we thought Trump would just had a big mouth. He released all the information as he's sitting there talking to her, releasing all the information. It's crazy.
I have no idea. Everything is unbeknownst to me. I don't know. I have no intel. I have no knowledge.
You said that we, quote, keep information from him, Trump.
I never
you didn't say that.
I did not.
Quote, we kept information from Trump. He's a fucking idiot, quote unquote. Those are your words.
Well, I can have an opinion, but I don't know.
Can I talk? Can I sit down and talk to you for a minute about this, please?
No.
I think it's important that I get your comment.
No. Everything is untrue.
It's untrue.
I don't know. I have no idea. Why would I know?
Why would you know? Do you work at CIA?
I can't tell you that.
Do you work at Deloitte?
Yes.
Okay. Are you a program manager at Deloitte?
Yes.
Do you work at the Chinese Mission Center in Langley, Virginia?
I can't tell you that.
You can't tell me that. Have you told other people that?
I can't tell you that either.
And stay tuned for follow-up, including my conversation and interaction with Amjad Fasisi, released soon. The fact...
All right, so you seen that, right? You heard that. As you can see, the entire government, the deep state, boy, I always had distrust for the government, but man, I didn't know how deep the deep state was. I don't think anybody did, including Donald Trump. But man, did he expose it all. Do you see how deep it runs? Man, when Trump gets back in office, we need to do some house cleaning. NSA, CIA, fired. Everybody fired. FBI, fired. We should abolish the FBI. They're shitheads. They don't do anything but set people up and get people to... they engage people online and set them up and give them money to buy weapons and tell them what crimes to commit and something that they never would have done, but the CIA sets them up like they did with Gretchen Whitmer. They said that they unfolded a plot to kidnap the governor, but it turned out it was 9 CIA agents and 3 guys online. They set them up. And then they go, hey, look at us. We're good. We stopped the kidnapping of the governor, which was never going to happen. We need to get rid of these places. A lot of this stuff, yes, we have to have, intel agencies, but not these ones. I mean, if they're not even talking to each other and they're not going to share their intelligence with the president, what the hell good are they, man? Do you know how dangerous that is? I mean, that General Mathis, he said that he called Xi Jinping and told Xi Jinping that he would inform him if Donald Trump was going to attack China before the attack. I mean, damn, these people are evil. They're greedy, power hungry. They don't give a shit about America or anybody but themselves and their power. They all gotta go. Revenge time, baby. Trump 2024. Until next time, peace.